Hey everybody, it's Jeff here once again with C-Werx, our Community-Werx program here at T-Werx. And I have a fantastic organization we're going to talk about today. Talk a little bit about what's going on in the world of dads in our community. Really find out some things that if you're a dad, you've got kiddos and you want to become a better dad, and you want to get around a bunch of guys that also have that same kind of commitment, this organization is really outstanding for that. You know, these C-Werx programs, the whole purpose of this is to raise awareness to the local nonprofits and organizations in our community, ones that are mature and here and ones that are newer and starting out, and really try and help them get some awareness and help them get out there in front of everybody. Right down below Daniel's feed is our subscription button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because if you don't get to meet really cool people like this. How are you, my friend?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you for coming. You are part of All Pro Dads.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do.
Okay. Well, my name's Daniel Jimmie. I've lived in the Cedar Park area since 2008. Father of 5 children, 4 girls and a boy. I've got 2 at Vista Ridge. One's a senior. She graduates in a couple of months. Daughter. Second daughter, she's a junior at Vista Ridge, so she'll graduate next year. The third one, boy, he's in 7th grade at Henry. Number 4 is a 6th grader, girl, at Henry. And then the baby is 4th grade at Ronald Reagan Elementary. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about All Pro Dads and how you got involved with it.
So I'm a big fan of football, and so when I saw the name, naturally, I'm like, let me learn more. So All Pro Dads is part of an organization called Family First. Family First has 2 divisions, if you will. One is for dads, All Pro Dads. The others is, I think it's called iMom. I don't know a whole lot about that side of the house. I became familiar with All Pro Dads by watching Tony Dungy on Sunday Football Night in America. Sunday nights, they were doing some honor of him, I think telling his story because he just became a Hall of Fame coach or something like that. And I was impressed, and so I Googled him and found his books, and then his association with All Pro Dads, which is what caught my attention. And when you open up the website, it says All Pro Dads, and the tagline is "Be a hero to your kids." And so for me, I mean, I don't know how much you want to know, but I've never met my dad, and I was on my own at like 15 years old. And so I've kind of had to figure things out on my own. And so my whole burn and passion in life is, especially for my kids, is they're not going to experience the things that I did. All Pro Dads provides a forum for individuals to learn how to be better people, better dads, better husbands. And so it's something that I can get behind.
I love it. I love it. So you had received a newsletter for about a year, and then all of a sudden you learned that you could have a local chapter.
I get daily emails. The daily emails are awesome, by the way. Some of them are about dads, some are about husbands, some of them are about you. And then they announced the redesign of their website. And when I was going through the redesign of their website, I noticed chapters. When I clicked on chapters, it showed the basically North America. So I clicked on Texas, and there was like 200 chapters, and they're all in alphabetical order. I live in Cedar Park. They're in Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, even El Paso. Nothing in Austin, Cedar Park, Round Rock, Georgetown. I raised my hand and said, hey, happy to start a chapter. I love the cause. I've been receiving the emails. They've worked for me. Happy to impart it on somebody else, and that's how we got started.
Excellent. So talk a little bit about the program. So initially you're going to be getting a group of guys together.
Correct.
And then we'll talk a little bit about how the program works, you know, in the family. Okay. But let's talk a little bit about getting the first group of guys together for this.
Okay. So we will be here at T-Werx on April 17th, 7 o'clock. The idea behind that initial meeting is just to let dads in the community know that we exist. Actually, so the first meeting's on the 17th. The week of the 23rd, the very next week, I'm actually flying out for team captain training. Nice. It's a 4-day retreat in Rome, Georgia. Okay. And so I get to bring my wife along, and this is the quality of the organization. They're footing the bill on that. All we have to do is get there. And it's about, well, dads, obviously, but then also the marriage side of things. So I'm excited for that. April 17th, that's the first meeting. And then the way that I kind of see things playing through, May, June, July, August will be developing relationships. They highly encourage you have all your meetings scheduled once the school year starts because you're tied to schools. So it'll be collaborating with the school district, Vista Ridge, Henry, Reagan, where my kids go, and then hopefully the rest of the district.
Absolutely. And getting involved in the community and being there.
Yes.
And so we were talking a little bit about what the program, how the program works within the home. So if you can talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So the way that we've chosen to implement it, with 5 kids, varying degrees, activities, Sunday is the slowest day. So we'll, wake up, go to church for a couple hours. When we come home, typically we've got like a roast, we throw in the oven, and then it's ready by the time we get back. And so after everyone kind of goes and gets changed, gets back into regular clothes, we'll sit down, pull up, whatever that week or that month's theme is, and then just talk about it.
Nice.
In my opinion, it's a lost art or form, families getting together, talking about things. Yeah. Everyone just seems to go and come and go, and it's easy to get disconnected, especially in today's device-driven world. And there's no devices. Do not bring a device to the table. I'm a device Nazi.
At least
on Sunday during dinner. Yeah.
Well, but I think the cool part about that is, the other challenge that a lot of parents face today is they don't really know how to talk to their kids. And you're at least getting a topic to talk about that week.
Yes, I would wholeheartly concur with that. I've actually experienced that. When the kids are elementary age, it's easy because they're easy. They hug you all the time. Daddy, I love you. As they get older, like my ones in middle school, you can kind of see and feel the independence brewing. And then by the time they're in high school, it's the friends.
Oh, yeah.
And so this is one way to stay grounded and connected and talk about things.
Absolutely. Basically, it's dads in general.
Yes.
So be part of the group. Any age groups of kids, or you kind of have a swath there?
So I'm learning on that. Right now, it's open if you've got kids in elementary, middle school, and high school.
Got it.
I haven't been through training, so I don't know how they break it up. So as of this conversation, the way that I see things playing out is I will get the party started when it comes to elementary, because I've got a daughter there. So I've got this year, next year, and then if someone wants to kind of take over that because I'll no longer have a vested interest in that, happy to do the training and whatever because I've gone through it. But then we'll graduate to middle school and high school.
Nice. You were saying they typically kind of organize these around the specific school.
Yes.
But you've done it as the entire county, Williamson County.
Yes. And so I did not fully understand or know what I was doing when I signed up to be a team captain, because they invite you to come up with a name. And so I was looking at the list of all the other chapters, and I caught one that said county. I didn't really pay attention to the other ones where it was kind of by school. So I said Williamson County. And then once I figured, I even called home base and said, hey, I'm happy to switch this to just Ronald Reagan. They're like, no, keep it. So the idea is if we get an audience of people from Williamson County, dads from like Cedar Park, Leander, Georgetown, Round Rock, everywhere, if they attend for a while, hey, I'm going to go start this for my school, and then it can be broken up into chapters.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you'll be the incubator for all these other groups around here.
Happy to get the party started.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. What's some of the help you need right now for the organization to get going?
Really, marketing. Just letting the community at large know. Facebook will only take you so far. I don't know from a dad standpoint how many dads spend time on Facebook.
Sure.
Right now, I'm trying to find creative ways to just let people know. Yeah.
Well, and this is one way too.
This will be great.
We're getting it out to our audience. This will go all over everywhere in the world of T-Werx that's out there. So we will definitely help to market it for you and get that message out there. Guys, if you're out there and you are anywhere in the Williamson County area, I don't care if you're anywhere in Austin and you're interested in this program, interested in helping Daniel get this thing launched in all the schools around here, April 17th, right here, 7 o'clock at T-Werx up in Cedar Park. Get your tails out here, get in. It's an awesome organization. I think it is something that it's lacking in our world today. And, Tony Dungy was one of the best dads
Yes.
that existed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately lost his son, and I think this is his way of giving back.
Yes.
This is your passion. Make sure you get out there and do it. And we will see you guys back here next week.
Thank you.